it's Jess from Camera by Your Side, and I'm here with Drake Bell. He's had a huge week this week. His new EP was just released, and he has the Fairly Odd Parents movie coming out. You've been in New York, and you just celebrated your birthday. How was that?
Oh yeah, it was fun. On Monday, we went out and I've got a big band here, about 9-piece band. So it's like being able to travel with all of your friends all the time. So it was cool. Like anywhere we are, it's like Insta friends, you know. So we had a really fun night that night, just all hanging out.
And your new EP just came out, A Reminder, and it's been a couple years since you released music. What was the process for this EP like, making it? Was it any different than your past albums?
Well, I got to work with John Fields, a producer who's really amazing. He's done a lot of stuff with like Jonas and Demi and Miley and stuff. But he's done. I wanted to work with him because of his background in the other bands and music that he's done. It's just really great power pop. He's just a great producer. So it was fun to go in and work with him for the first time and kind of hear how the music kind of evolved and stuff. It's a cool record. I'm really proud of it.
Can you compare and contrast acting and singing, what you prefer, what you like best about each?
I mean, I love them both. You know, I mean, the great thing about music is you get to go play live and you get to go. I'm sure, you know, being here in New York, it's the same thing like on Broadway. You know, actors, you get that instant gratification from the audience, the instant, you know, reaction, and that's just really fun to see. But I mean, I love to be on set and be creative and working on, you know, shots and things like that. It's hard to pick one or the other, you know, but they're both great.
And you have a pretty dedicated and hardcore like fan base and fans. Have you ever had any weird fan experiences or moments?
Weird fan experiences. You know, anytime we're in Latin America, there's weird fan experiences. They're very fanatical. They love their music and their artists out there. So it's really fun to get out there because they go crazy. It's so cool. You know, groups of kids and teenagers and everybody standing outside your hotel room until, you know, 6 and 5, like from midnight to 5 in the morning, just hoping they might catch a glimpse or see something. And you're just like, my goodness, don't you have anything else to do? You know, it's a lot of fun.
Released a video with Keenan Cahill on YouTube for your song "You're Not Thinking." It's really funny. Yeah. How did he contact you? Did you contact him? How did that work?
I contacted him. When his Katy Perry video was it just hit, and a friend of mine put it on their Facebook page, and I saw it, and it was so fun. I died laughing, and so I called my manager. I'm like, hey, we gotta do, and it was before he was doing videos like with 50 Cent or didn't do a video with anybody. Yeah, I was just like, I want to do a video with this kid. Have him lip sync one of my songs, or maybe I can like fly out and like hang out and like come in the room or something. And so it was so funny when I saw the 50 Cent one. I'm like, wait a minute, that was my idea. But so it's really cool. So we called him up. He flew out to. He was already going to be in LA doing some other stuff. Luckily, so he came out. He got to come over to my house, and I got to meet him and hang out and stuff. He's a really cool kid.
If there could be a star that you would meet that you'd be starstruck by, who would it be?
Paul McCartney. I mean, you know, I'm a fan myself, so I'm not jaded. I still get starstruck, you know. So, but if I met Paul McCartney, that's what it would sound like. I couldn't be able to form a sentence, or you know, I'd probably wet myself, pass out, and that would be my interaction with Sir Paul.
Now, your Fairly Odd Parents movie comes out July 9th. When you were approached with the idea, were you hesitant at first, or did you totally just want to dive into it and do it?
Definitely dive into it, because I love the Fairly Odd Parents. When I was growing up, I just thought that was such a funny show, and so to be able to play Timmy Turner was just like, are you kidding me? It's so cool. It's so cool to see the adverts and the promos where they've got the cartoon Timmy, you know, talking about me, saying my name and stuff. It's just like it's really cool.
Now, I think it's really cool that as an actor you've grown up, but you're still keeping in touch with your Nickelodeon roots. If you could go back and be any character, maybe just who would your favorite character that you were, whether it was Totally Kyle, Tony Pajamas, who would it be?
Pajamas. Yeah, the Amanda Show was really fun because you get to play all those different characters. But I mean, I love Drake Parker. I love that character. I think the you know, the airhead kind of just not a care in the world. All he cares about is girls and rock and roll, and you know, like with lines like, you know, oh, that Peruvian puff pepper is only available in South America. Like, you know, I mean, it's so, you know, he's just, and it doesn't even bother him that he doesn't know, you know, he doesn't go back and go relearn, I need to reread that and make sure, he's just like, oh, okay, whatever, you know, he just doesn't, it's just like, if it's not a girl or a guitar, he doesn't care, so I just love that, that's just such a fun character to play.